What's up guys, and welcome to our new FC24 challenge where we will be building the first academy in England for talented African youth. The name will be Sabi Kick FC, so Sabi Kick. And Sabi is a Creole word used in Sierra Leone, West Africa, for when you know how to do something. So in this instance, it's basically you know ball. If you're from London, you know that saying, you know ball or you know football. So Sabi Kick FC. And their nickname will be the Lions. And we'll start off in League 2, and we're going to be playing all the way to the Premier League, hopefully get the top honours, top trophies and everything. So there's a long road ahead of us, guys. In terms of like the colour schemes and everything, I was thinking with the Sierra Leone flag in mind, green, white and blue. So yes, as you can see, the home and away kit, very green, white and blue heavy. Goalkeeping kit is the only thing that's a bit bland, right? Navy. And in terms of our stadium, we're calling it the Lions Den. It's a fitting name, seeing as our logo has a lion, and also in the background of our thumbnail there's also a lion in there if you look carefully. So we're going to take over Morecambe FC. I actually looked online to see who is bottom of the League 2 table, and unfortunately they are. So, you know, sorry Morecambe fans if there's any of you out there. In terms of like the color schemes, everything's green, white and blue. So we made the netting of the goals white and blue, and of course the pitch is already green, so that kind of satisfies that requirement from that perspective. For the chants, I listened to most of the chants, and this Wolfsburg one really spoke to me. I think the drums and the vocalizations work with the African theme I'm going for, so just listen to this. Dope, right? I gave us 10 million to start off with, mainly for scouting, and I set board expectations to small, so that hopefully, and this is a big hope, we get time to actually build something special here. So everything is on very low except financial and youth development. You guys already know I play on legendary, but I lowered the half length to 3 minutes as I want to try and fit as many games possible to move quickly with this project.
We are pleased to introduce your new manager.
So first day on the job, guys, and we have to hire the best scouts possible. Luckily from our fundraising efforts, we've got 10 million in the bank, but most of it will be used here. So the aim will be to send our scouts on 3-month scouting trips to all regions in Africa on a rotated rota. So we're going to start off with Ivory Coast, Ghana and Nigeria. And the important thing at this stage will be the physical attributes as we look for some well-rounded talent. One thing I forgot to mention is I chose veteran players to be generated. So the majority of the players that we currently have are either in their prime or in the latter stages of their career. So hopefully this will mean that we will be able to have a full academy side by the January window. As you can see, the objectives are actually pretty reasonable. You know, that within 2 seasons having a youth player come up and play 50% of the games, I think that's going to be achievable in this season, and that's a medium priority as well. This might be the most difficult one, 5 games without defeat. I mean, it depends on the type of squad that we have, you know. The financial one as well shouldn't be too difficult, as we're not going to be handing out super contracts anyways. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's go, you Lions. Looking at our current squad, and you know what, I just had a thought. How about we use pre-season and up until January to see if we could find a key player from each position that is going to stay on board to be a mentor to the youth players that we are going to be bringing through from Africa. So we have 1 goalkeeper that we keep on board, 1 veteran goalkeeper, 1 veteran centre back, 1 veteran midfielder, 1 veteran striker. Could be 2 midfielders, to be honest. You know, it could be 1 defensive midfielder and 1 centre mid attacking midfielder, and it can also be 1 winger as well. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? I think that will be a nice little twist as well. So up until January, we are going to be trying to find the veteran players that we're going to keep on board. This is our current youth academy situation, and interestingly enough, I just got the background checks on Zoo and Mertens. So Zoo's father has actually been a contractor in Sierra Leone for the past 19 years, and his mother is from one of the town districts called Waterloo. As for Mertens, his parents are both Congolese, but he was born in Belgium. Both heard of the project and signed up straight away. Let's go. Time for our first game, and like I mentioned before, up until January, we are looking mainly for our standout veteran leaders who will be mentors for our youth players. I've adopted 3-5-2 to try something different, but you know, it's only pre-season and we'll change things as necessary.
All smiles ahead of kickoff. What sort of impact can he have at this club? We're about to find out. Stay with us on EA TV. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Can he find someone at the far post? A truly magnificent... And back with Sheridan. And Lions moving the ball forward with purpose. It's there for him. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of... Sheridan. That's a good-looking ball. Opportunity. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Really good move for everybody.
Can he play it in? Chance to finish. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
It's there for him. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it. Minute. And that will be all.
That was a satisfying victory. And it's funny, like from that game, I actually saw a few players that played really well. Fisher, the striker that's up top, he's a very strong striker to be honest. He has decent pace and good finishing. Takes up good positions and good enough dribbling, you know, and he's only 26, which means he isn't that old, so he's a good option for the striking position. Garner played very well in the defensive midfield position, very strong. Even though it's say 67 there, he plays a lot better. Yeah, he's another person who we are looking potentially to keep on board past January. And Sheridan as well was very good from a centre midfield position, so we're going to change his stats as well. Let's move on to the next one. Nothing to change from a team perspective, and I'm only really going to be showing the key highlights at this stage. You know, we're trying to get through as many games as possible and, you know, try to develop the youth as fast as possible as well. So in this save, mainly we're just going to be showing the key highlights. Let's go, you Lions.
From the real chance. Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to... Smith has it. Good visualisation and execution. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been... And a lot to like about this attack. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Opportunity. In it goes. That will greatly help the...
They went 2-0 up, and you know what? I simulated to the end. It's only pre-season, so they ended up we ended up losing 2-1. Barkley got the goal. I don't think we're starting that Barkley guy. Maybe in the future we might, you know, play around with him. Pause. So I actually simulated the next game as well. So we just started it off just to see how it looks like, and you know, also that's like Football Manager vibes really. There's Fisher with the goal. Yeah, this guy is definitely putting a case for him to be the one to start. And then I've simulated the end of that one as well, and we ended up winning that match 2-1 against Warsaw. So all in all, I think we are giving what we're getting. The team are settling well. It's mainly for fitness at this stage. So things are going well so far. Come on, you Lions, let's keep on growing. Next up, Harrogate, and that's our first game in the EFL, guys. So this is our first league match, our first serious game, and we have to try and get points on the board because one of our objectives is to not finish in the bottom half of the season. Everyone has trained well and we are ready to kick off our season. Let's go, you Lions.
Both sides will have spent the break knowing that today is their first chance to take the season by the reins. Fans have been streaming into the stadium and we're just moments from kickoff. Keep it right here for live coverage on EA TV.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous... In with a chance! And the goalkeeper has... And over comes the corner. Well, still an issue here. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no...
George Thompson. Well, good run and good ball control. Chance to equalise. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. I think has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
It's another goal for...
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. Well, the post got in the way. So the final whistle and the end of an evenly fought contest.
Whew, what a game, what a game. What a goal by Garner to open the scoring, and Fisher really should have won us the game and putting us 2-1 ahead. So we got our first scouting report, guys. Our first report from Nigeria. Wow. You know, this is the Peter McKee. He has 3-star judgment, so we're not really expecting the best from Nigeria, but I did take a few of them on board because we have the time in this save. Next up, Ghana, and you know there are quite a few players like this guy Apayo. He looks like he's gonna be quite a player, so I brought him on board. And for the most part, I think these players, what I'm going to be doing is, if our scouts identify them, that shows that they have some potential. So I'm going to bring the majority of them up if they have a decent enough overall and a decent enough potential that's touching maybe the low 80s going into the mid 80s. I'll bring them up into our youth academy. But so far so good. We're filling out our youth academy and we keep on going into the next months. So to put them on their own individual training plans, David Amos, you know, 37 overall isn't the best, to be honest. It's not the best. It's not the best at all. But we also have Shola Hogan as well, who has a 51 overall, and he looks like he might be a decent player in the future, but you know, time will tell. So far everyone's on balance, but we are going to go through and put them on tailored plans. I mean, Shola Hogan looks like he's going to be decent. You know, him and Mohammed, they are fairly similar in stats. One can play right back and centre back, another can play centre back and left back, so they're going to really cover the whole back line if they develop well. So far it's not a too bad haul. We also signed Mamadou Owusu, who looks like a tidy central midfielder. He has high attacking and defensive work rate with solid stamina, strength and aggression. He kind of reminds me of Decore in our Crystal Palace season. His stats are well rounded from an attacking and defensive point of view, so we put him on a central midfield training plan to start off with to increase his speed, composure, ball control and passing. But yeah, he's definitely promising indeed. Look forward to seeing how he develops. We found another well-rounded player in Samuel Hassan from Nigeria, and I'm a little undecided on where his best position lies. I think he could play I think he can really and truly play centre mid, attacking mid and forward, because he's given pressing forward kind of vibes with his, because when you look at his stand tackle and his interceptions, they're both in the mid 50s. It's just his defensive awareness that lets him down. But average attacking position and shooting, they're actually decent for his age. He excels in pace and physical, so I think the best thing we're going to do, we're going to keep him on a central midfield plan just to help his overall passing and his stamina, and then we can try it and give him a more specialised plan as we move forward. Next up, we're up against Doncaster. Come on you Lions, nothing to change, everyone's ready to go.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson, and very much ready to bring you the cut and thrust of League Two. It's Doncaster Rovers versus the Lions.
Well, Derek, it was a decent start by the visitors in their opening fixture. It was always going to be difficult for them, but they showed a lot of good qualities to get that point. They need more of the same today.
Options in the centre. Has someone to play it to. Must be. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. The Lions look menacing. Can they nudge in front? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Craig. Joe Ironside. Good looking move. Surely the equaliser. And a goal! An end-to-end game! Well, great news for Newcastle fans. The transfer has gone through. It is now official, Stuart. The defender doing his job. Could be threatening. Can he give them the lead? And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! Then... just cutting off the supply. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Westbrook.
Please come to reception.
Opportunity here. A goal! That's two for him today. They stylish piece of running. Must be. Oh, body in the way, crucially. And that is the end of the contest.
First loss of the season, and it was a tough game. So Doncaster are going to be one of our rivals moving forward. The first loss of Sabi Kick FC. Damn. You know, we're going to have to lick our wounds and come back stronger. There's no time to sulk around. We have to just play our games and try to get as much points as possible. Lima is a young goalkeeper from our academy who is Brazilian. I had him on the bench due to his experience level, and to be honest, I'm not 100% sure how he finessed a crucial contract. He recently did his African ancestry and it came back with a 65% match rate for Angola. So we're going to try to incorporate him in more. And looking at his stats, he's actually in some ways better than Williams, who's our current starter. And you know, Lima is younger, so we're going to try and bring him in and potentially even just start him from now, to be honest. So Lima, show us what you can do. Far throw and rush out. Next up, we have Derby County in the EFL Cup. The only change, Lima is in goal now. As you guys already know, let's go you Lions.
Graham. Well, they have room out wide, the Lions. Plays it back. Oh, really close, just failed to keep his attempt down. How about the cross? Chance to put them in front. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. Oh, genuine chance. Determined defending. Can they hit on the break? Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Delivered into the area here. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now. And possession. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well and truly beaten in this one. We were just outmatched. I think Derby were just the stronger side today. You know, we have to keep our heads high. That's 2 losses in a row now. And, you know, we have to just pick ourselves off the ground and keep on going. Could be a blessing in disguise as we can focus on the league more. So our next game in the league, we are up against Notts County. Let's go, you Lions.
A game that speaks for itself in so many ways. A stadium bursting at the seams with excitement, and 2 terrific teams ready to give it everything in their quest for glory. The kind of match that's impossible to take your eyes off, even for a brief second.
Thank you for attending today's League 2 fixture.
This is EA TV.
Welcome our visitors, Notts County.
Games, but can they now push on and get something today? If they do, it would be a really good start for them.
Plays it back. Palmer. He could pick out a teammate. The danger not over. Blocked it brilliantly. He'll be breathing a real chance. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Now Lions exploiting the space on the flank. Well, he's been ruled offside. And short it is. Chance to put them in front. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. It is a decent looking attack here. Now, who can he pick out? Terrific piece of anticipation. Berry. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser. This is Jones. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Can he finish here? My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. Scott Robertson. McGoldrick. Oh, could be. There it is, a fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Can he put it away? And there goes the final whistle.
That's 3 games in a row. We've lost 3 games in a row, guys, and this is going to be tougher than we initially thought. This is going to be a tough one, guys. I mean, we're playing 3 at the back, so maybe that could also be a pain point for us as well. So that could be something that we can potentially look to address in the future. But 3 losses and we keep on moving. We have no time to sulk. Lima actually showed us some signs of his quality, so that was a positive. Final game of the day against Tranmere Rovers. Let's try and break this losing streak. Come on, you Lions.
Is what's on the menu coming up live. It's the Lions against Tranmere Rovers.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say... Well, good run and good ball control. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick. So agonisingly close. Garner. Oh, showing good patience, good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, you have to say he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
It's looking promising, and pulled back. There it is, 2 to the good now, and that gives them a... Kieran Morris. He's in with a chance. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for. A lopsided contest, 4-0, and there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Damn, another loss. Sheesh. Man, this is looking tough for us. This is going to be a really tough one. Team morale isn't too bad, you know. It's, we've got them up to happy by just having the right thing to say. And Fisher should have probably had us even when it was 1-0 down. And he had a great opportunity to bring us back level points, but he just couldn't take it. But we have to keep on moving. We have to keep on being hyper focused. We're training well, we're looking fit, we're looking stronger, and we are getting closer. The results will change for us. We just need to keep on believing in one another and keep on pushing, then the results will come. That being said, we are now rock bottom of the EFL League 2. Our goal difference isn't looking too good either. I can only hope that the board confidence is actually accurate and they don't lose patience with us, and we actually have the opportunity to build and do something great, because when I'm looking at these objectives and we're currently rock bottom, one can only hope we don't get sacked before January comes around.